thanks for joining me for another Craft Beer Crusader beer review. Today we'll be doing a three-part review in celebration of IPA Day. We'll be looking at three different double IPAs, one from the US, one from England and one from Scotland. We'll be examining the appearance, the aroma and the taste, and we'll come up with an overall winner from the three. So first of all we're going to look at the US one. It's going to be Victory Brewing's Dirt Wolf Double IPA.
Victory Brewing are based out of Downingtown, Pennsylvania in the United States. Dirt Wolf is their double IPA. It's 8.7% ABV and rumoured to be around 60 to 70 IBUs. It's brewed with two-row German malts and then also whole flower, Citra, Chinook, Simcoe and Mosaic hops. So the Dirt Wolf pulls a hazy golden straw colour with a high level of carbonation and a three-finger frothy white head.
Okay, so the aroma on the Victory Brewing Dirt Wolf Double IPA. A lot of sweetness straight away. You got a lot of sort of really dank hop resin notes from the Simcoe in there. Slight citrus edge, some orange juice in there as well. It smells really well balanced, actually sweet, a little bit of citrus in there. It smells amazing, so I'm going to give it a taste. A lot of bitterness straight away. You do get some of that orange coming through. Yeah, lemon sharpness in there. Sweetness, it's more of a fruity sweetness than a sort of caramel malt sweetness in there. Hops are balanced beautifully. Yeah, you just get an instant hit of sharpness and bitterness, and then the other layers of flavour come in there as well. It's a really beautiful beer. I'm going to drink a little more of this and I'm going to come back with the verdict. Okay, so having had a little longer to ponder this one, there are more flavours that start to seep through as you drink through and allow it to wash around your palate. I did find that the bitterness got more and more intense, slightly astringent. I'm guessing that's coming from the Chinook that's in there. Typically I find I get those sorts of flavours from that hop. The Mosaic does start to shine through a little bit further into the beer. You tend to get that sort of almost candied fruit, very sort of sweet fruit flavour coming through from Mosaic. I'm definitely getting a lot more of that now as well. I just love the way that they've actually blended all the hop flavours together. They've got the hops in there for the real bitterness, and then you've got the Simcoe with the sort of dank resinous aromas and flavours, and then the Mosaic in there as well, and the Citra of course with that slight citrus edge, lemon juice sort of seeping in there as well. Really great. What I really like about this beer is the fact that you think you figured it out, but then another layer of flavour comes in, and then it develops a bit more, and it just builds and builds as you drink it. Brilliant beer. To give it a verdict overall, it's going to have to be a 5 out of 5. I'd say this is definitely in my top 5 double IPAs I've ever had. A fantastic beer. Well done, Victory, brilliant. So anyway, next up after this one we're going to be doing the English double IPA, which is from Summer Wine Brewing, called Malstrom. Okay guys, so next up we've got our English double IPA. It's from Summer Wine Brewery, based in Holmfirth, West Yorkshire, and it's called Maelstrom.
Summer Wine Brewing are based in Holmfirth in Huddersfield, West Yorkshire. Maelstrom is their 9% double IPA, brewed with a gargantuan combination of Columbus, Warrior, Simcoe and Centennial hops. Maelstrom pours a hazy, vivid, deep orange colour with average carbonation and a one-finger tight white foam head.
Okay, so let's get a nose on the Small Wine Brewing Maelstrom. Slight caramel note in there. You can smell the alcohol slightly more in this one. I'm getting some tangerine. A lot. You can tell the bitterness from the aroma straight away. It's smells like a super bitter beer. Yeah, big blast of sweetness. Some slight pineapple in there, and then just a huge bitterness coming through on the aroma for me. Yeah, it smells super bitter. I don't mind that double IPA, so I'm looking forward to tasting it, so let's do it. There's almost a stinging bitterness in there. It's really, really bitter on the tongue straight away. It kind of eliminates any of the flavour stuff. It's just all bitterness coming in there. Some sweetness starting to come through from the Centennial. Almost caramelly, toffee kind of sweetness. And it's quite dry, body and flavour to it as well. Don't know if that's from the Simcoe, although the Simcoe itself does seem to be, the actual full flavours of it seems to be relatively well hidden within this beer. You do struggle to pick out the flavours initially because of that bitterness coming straight through. Yeah, get some slight apricot in there. Yeah, tangerine, apricot, caramel sweetness, big bitterness. I don't know if the stinging part of the bitterness, maybe a slight bit of citrus coming through there. Certainly big bold flavours in this beer. So as with the previous one, I'm going to go and drink a little bit more of this and then come back to you with my final verdict. Hi guys, okay, again, spend a little more time with this one. You do start to get some sort of marmalade, orange marmalade flavours coming through. There's some grapefruit comes through with the bitterness as well. There is quite a few flavours in there. What I do like about this one is the mouthfeel is slightly more full than you get with a standard IPA, which I think maybe with a double IPA it should have that extra sort of slightly syrupy mouthfeel. Not too much so it's cloying, but so it's slightly thicker than your standard IPA. What I would say is that the alcohol content isn't hidden as well in this one perhaps as it was in the Dirt Wolf. Saying that though, it is a really enjoyable double IPA. Completely different sort of groups of flavours to the Dirt Wolf, but you know, also enjoyable. I'd say just purely because the alcohol is slightly more present in this one, I'm going to have to give this one a 4 out of 5. So again, still pretty good, but not quite on par with the first one. So let's see how the Scottish one does next. It's the Williams Brothers Double Joker IPA.
Williams Brothers Brewing brew out of Alloa in Scotland. Double Joker is their 8.3% double IPA. brewed with lager, wheat, oats, Vienna, pale rye and pale crystal malts, Southern Cross, Amarillo, Cascade, Citra and Calypso hops. Double Joker pours a nearly clear, light golden colour with a slight orange hue, has above average carbonation and has a 2-finger frothy white head.
Okay guys, the aroma on the Williams Brothers Double Joker IPA. You get a really sort of soft, almost strawberries and cream sort of aroma, like the Campino sweets, a little bit like that. Some slight grassiness, some pine in there as well. It's like a sticky sweetness, almost like a caramel kind of sticky sweetness in there. Almost a sort of a tart undertone as well. Smells really amazing, so let's tuck in. Cheers. Yeah, you get that strawberries and cream hit straight away. Really sort of velvety, lovely mouthfeel, not too syrupy. As I previously discussed, just enough extra body in there to let you know it's a double IPA. Yeah, and you get some sort of mango coming through a little bit there as well. Very subtle, delicate flavours, not a big in-your-face bitterness. Very, very drinkable beer. It's almost quite English in style with the malts coming through, but it's balanced perfectly with the hops. You've kind of got this plethora of malts and plethora of hops kind of combined together, give these like really concentrated, beautiful flavours. Yeah, fantastic already. So I'm going to finish this one off and come back with your verdict. Okay guys, so the final verdict on the Williams Brothers Double Joker IPA. Having had a little bit more time to drink it and enjoy it, you actually find some marshmallow flavours coming through as well. Incredibly smooth, beautifully blended flavours. Yeah, still coming through, really sticky sweet. It's more, I think it's like caramel before, I think it's more like a marshmallow kind of sweetness. Really beautiful. I can't give this one any less than a 5 out of 5. Okay, so let's round up all three of them and I pick a winner. Okay guys, so picking a winner out of the 3 double IPAs, let's review. First of all, we had the Dirt Wolf from Victory Brewing. Really nice blended hops. You had a great variety of flavours. Not too much from the malts in there, but really nice balanced bitterness in there. Great fruity flavours. I gave it 5. It's a brilliant double IPA. I'd definitely buy it again. Second one we had was the English one, Summer Wine Brewing Maelstrom, sorry. That was quite boozy. It had apricot, marmalade, orange marmalade and tangerine flavours in there. I enjoyed it, I did, but I think after the Dirt Wolf it possibly wasn't, it just didn't quite live up to the first one, although again, given the opportunity I would probably try it on tap and see if it's perhaps a little different there. And last we had the Williams Brothers Double Joker IPA, a fantastic beer. I really enjoyed this one. I love it when you have a strong beer but the alcohol content is really well hidden, as it was in this one. Really smooth, sweet flavours. and even though my palate has been pummeled by hops over 3 drinks, you still did get a little bit of bitterness through there as well, which was kind of really nice in the context of that drink. I think overall, surprisingly, because I'd heard the other 2 hyped up quite a lot, I think I'm actually going to go for the third one, which is the Williams Brothers Double Joker IPA. Is my top out of those 3. It's just a brilliantly rounded beer, and I'd happily buy packs and packs of it and have it sitting on my shelf and drink it on a regular basis. Yeah, it's really good. So if you can get a hold of that, I think a lot of the online retailers will have it, then definitely check it out. Yeah, so thanks for watching today, and tune in next time for another edition of Craft Beer Crusader. Thanks and cheers.